Welcome back to the final part of our SOVL Dwarf Engineer artillery run. I think it's now just, I say artillery, it's rather skewed towards bolt throwers, but hey, bolt throwers are cool. Firing a log-sized arrow into someone from 1,000 yards away is a perfectly good solution to most problems. I think where we left off, we pretty much beat most of Act 2, we're just getting to the final stage now, so we'll go through a fight, spend our fat stacks of cash on the last shop there, rest up, and attack the final boss. So, yeah, not much for us to change in terms of army, so let's get stuck in. Forest Raft. So they'll have some range stuff we'll have to do with at the back, but otherwise it should be relatively straightforward. Okay, so with this particular map, what I like to do is when you get this massive immovable block in the middle, is I stack all of my guys on one side. Justification being is that any of the enemy stuff that deploys over here, it can't really make its way over here because the stuff they have here has to move in first, so they get stuck behind their own guys, and the ones over here have to drag themselves all the way over here, the net result being that by the time they get to you, you've probably wiped out everything on this side anyway. Effectively, it's defeat into tail, where it's half of their army versus 100% of yours. 100% beats 50%, and then you turn on the next 50% and kill it just as easily. Stack ourselves here. That's a single wing bolt thrower. Let's get you to a position of relative safety. The two ranged units can just come down here. I mean, you could be a bit more aggressive with the leading there if you wanted. What I'll probably do is I'll tuck these two back here because they can fly over the terrain. So that as long as they don't get shot by something, that they can move over the terrain and make a nuisance of themselves. It's what we're up against. It's the Wood Elf faction, effectively, because they don't have their models yet, so we'll just have to deal with it. Eagle, the tree ant, so big defensive unit, a couple of dryads, druid, and tree ant. Okay, so pretty much is their entire force is multi-wound models. Perfect targets for an elite killing artillery army. Great, this is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so let's get stuck in and would it be better for me to, well, I have to do it now, don't I, but I think I'll pass subsequent turns because they move closer to us to make my shots easier. Otherwise we're making 5-ups. Okay, halfway through that one already. Oh, we can't, okay, so can I just do something longer range? Yeah, okay, let's just do this first. Save. Don't really care about those. Would it be worth, do you think, me using these first? Because we're gonna... No, I would rather like to deal with those pesky... Nothing else here is going to reach us except the giant eagles with their maximum movement speed. So we want to prioritise killing them if we can. I'll allow the crossbows to deal with it, so you can just shoot at the dryads. Yep, they have 2 wounds a pop, so they're a bit of a nuisance to cut through, but we'll get there relatively short order. So, okay, this one doesn't care about range, so I'll use this now, and I'm going to use that one specifically on the tree ant because no, let's have you kill that giant eagle, and then I don't want to risk him being there, and then I can kill that one easily enough. Okay, so just my... Oh, okay, I've got these to deal with first. You can come forward. Start roasting this for me, please. More than safe there. Mechanical expertise I sell for the rerolls. And steam them. Steamy. Very good. Oh, there was another one tucked back there, okay. I think I'm happy just to discharge one of these and wait to see where I want to put the dragon. I mean, hyper-mobile artillery piece, quote-unquote. Oh, it's dead. I didn't realise I killed it already, fair enough. This is going to get shot to death pretty easily, in fact it's already in short range, so yeah, just start blinking away now. Basically it has a 3-up saving because it's tree ants there. They don't have a lot of damage output, but they have remarkable defense. Defense 7, 8 wounds. It's going to take a while to cut through them. And eventually, you will fail a 3-up save. Or not. I was lying. Just come over here and start bothering him, would you? One more use of mechanical expertise. I guess I'll put it on you. In case you roll a 1. Start roasting them. Oh, good start. Oh, dragon did more damage than all my boat throwers. So this one will start to make its way around, but we'll probably clean this up before they get here. I won't be charging, thanks. We do more damage shooting at them. That I don't care about. So the one that can really mess up the triad is the cannon. So re-roll the one. Hey, look at that. Because yeah, this one reduces its save to 6+ because what is it? It's power 8, so over their 7-3 up, and then we purchased the explosive shells, which reduces damage. I don't think now once you purchase explosive shells, reduce -1 to the target's damage saves. There's nothing in the game that saves on better than a 6 up, unless they have some sort of special armor ability saving them. Okay, let's do 1 wound here, please. There, we got him. That doesn't particularly matter. So these have already moved, so I can just freely position around them and cook in them. Yeah, I promised I would use them as a artillery piece, so I shall. Oh, we have a pistol as well, why not? Every little helps. That's a pretty fast unit, we want to contend with that quickly. So I guess we'll have these. I can have, well, no, we would rather, they're multi-wound, so you'd probably rather be something else that deals with them. The artillery is a bit better, those. Eventually you're going to be a nuisance, but I can position this one, which is good. Short range with my movement. Not yet, unfortunate. Yeah, we got that, excellent. Made no difference, they're all 5s and 6s anyway. Okay, great. Most of the unit did already. Just me now, okay, you can just turn and shoot. 1 hit, good shot. Right, do I want to wait? Do I want to fire one of these into them? Yeah, probably. Let's just get rid of them while I have the chance. Good. I mean, with all, now that we've finally stacked up all of the abilities that these come with, they can actually do some pretty good, consistent damage. Don't skip phase. Roast. 1.5 dryads, and then your pistol. 2 peas in a pod, these. Almost so. Which of these has the higher damage output? The steam gun is 2d3 power 3, but it re-rolls hits, and whereas the. Hang on, we're not going to get charged though, we're fine. And then what the dragon is. 2d3 power 5, but it doesn't get to re-roll its dice, so curious who comes out ahead in that mathematically, I'm not sure. Just out of range, unfortunately. 1 less dryad. So they have no more shooting, so there's nothing else in their army that can harm us now, because the druid there can't actually hit us. We're fine. Artillery armies don't charge. Concern me. I'm not wasting the cannon on that, so I think I'll use this. Just to get rid of him. That should do it. No 6 for you. Okay, good. Now I know where they've landed, so I can position around freely. Worried, and we'll get out of the way, because our fire breath actually outranges their charge range, it seems, so never really have to bother with them. Even the pistol short range is good enough. Trying to come around that way, it's going to take them a while. Oh yeah. Although this one does have +1 as well, so it's kind of cheating in that regard. There's 1 left on 2 wounds, so I don't know whether or not it's worth me firing any more of my artillery into it. But yeah, we've got a triad here with artillery's name on it, so you're a perfect target. 3+1, great. It could have been a 1-hit kill there. We got no 6s. Yeah, you can just finish it off. Say that, it's unlikely, it actually saves on the 3+, but manages to die anyway. How sporting of you. Okay, and then it's just dryads. I mean, ideally if you can kill that one, then I don't have to waste some higher level shooting into it. No, 1 wound, great. Just get out of the way of the artillery pieces, please. Either of you move? No, okay, these are the ones that are stuck here. That's fine. I think we got rather fortunate here. This is pretty much a perfect army for our army to deal with. Slow moving, high wound stuff that would usually be a right hassle, but can't ever reach us and is just perfect fodder for artillery shots. won't take long. Can you? Surely there'd be like some sort of damage bonus for incinerating a creature made entirely out of wood. You think so, wouldn't you? Forward you come to never participate in this game. Oh yeah, 6+ max damage again. Good. I'm always starting to think that not having too many of these dwarf cannons was sporting, as they're probably a bit too powerful. Their damage output is just so high. I think half a unit left. Okay, what I'll probably want to do, I'll move you close enough to get to short range. Yeah, no problem. Another 2. Very good. I could probably shave off that 1 wound with some small arms fire. Yep. Very good. And then you just do the same. No need to be picky here, really. Yeah, these have shorter range than those, so can I get close enough to reach it? Yes. Great accuracy, guys. Really doing us proud. And then all these guys squashed at the back. Probably use you first, because don't want to waste damage. You can kill all 3 of them with a good roll. Okay, and then just... I mean, we could shoot at both, so don't worry about it. Nope. I'm actually just shooting at the one of them. I was wrong. Ah, no, you perfectly concealed him behind that. There, we got him. Just needs to twist a bit. There we are. No, apparently the AI thinks it can take me with 1 unit of dryads. No charges. Would you come? Okay. Just do this as quickly as possible. We'll just shoot them until they get to wavering and then call it a day. Kind of wasting time. Other one, yes, that's the problem. So it's got better power, but you could occasionally just get a really bad roll on the fire breath. So maybe I prefer the lower power but more consistent steam gun. Another wound. And we're done. Okay, there you go. We'll just stop there. Everything else is just showing off. Magnanimously spare a couple dryads. We'll use them for kindling later. So nice couple levels there as we run our way up to the final boss. How conveniently timed. Okay, so another bolt thrower. Yeah, I'm past the point of caring about gold now, so just increase its power is good. And another bolt thrower. Same deal. So what, they become power 7, which is, it is useful against defense 6 and defense 7 monsters, so that's convenient. And against defense 4 blocks of infantry, you're 3 over them with 7, so that's good as well. Your own innate reroll 1s. Interesting. The thing is, I've got multiple uses of mechanical engineer, so I'm gonna put one on the flying machine and one on the cannon anyway. But the thing is, you might get another cannon, but we'll get a load of levels on it, so we can probably just put our reroll ones in itself. I'm going to put Rune of Farsight on in case there's enemy artillery and I can outrange them and just give myself the reroll ones. The cost to this is that, yes, there are bolt throwers that could benefit from the reroll ones instead. That's a very minor damage increase. I'm happy to go with the technical improvement of there. It gives us some versatility when dealing with enemy artillery. +1. Yeah, okay, so you're all getting power. Congratulations. Everyone's ascending this turn, and then the handgun's leveled, which is nice. None of that particularly matters to me, so I guess just 1 round of 5 extra gold is fine. I don't think we're going to bother healing anything, because we're going to go up to pretty much full HP across the board when we come to that campsite, so cash in hand, please. Excellent work. Yeah, everyone is perfectly healthy, so going to the very last armory. Hey, it's sort of an artillery piece, again I'm going to call it good enough. So let's go ahead and call the flying machine. Right. What you're really hoping to see is the reroll damage one. So Farsight, does that improve the range of its... That's pretty good if I can improve the range of the steam gun. I'll take that. There you go, that's the one I want. +1 is nice, but that's just such a massive defensive increase. Rerolling all of your saves. We get another, and we get the +1 anyway. Great. So all the damage increasing ones. Fantastic. All right, so we have 261. We're not buying any of those silly units, so purely upgrades. Yeah, we'll get both the upgrades for you again, so speed and armor. We definitely want plate barding for the dragon. The reason being is that it starts at defense 5, and that moves it up to 6. So it's that crucial breakpoint where all the power 3 stuff coming into you is no longer wounding on 3s. You get a 2-up save, so you can handle like small arms being shot at. Because the only thing that's really going to hit us is being shot at, because we're not going to engage in combat. So that makes us hard as nails, which is good. 141 left. Do I care about any of these banners? No, this is all combat stuff. Not interested. So magic stuff for our engineers. They may engage in combat, I suppose, if they get a bit unlucky. So, or cruelty, does that work with shooting? Maybe. Worth a try. Let's give it a go. So just take the damage out. I can't take both of them, so +1 power for Orion Ironfoot. Is that... That's you. Just need our original, just in case you get into combat. Oh, you've already got a grip, so you ought to be up to 6 in combat anyway. He's pretty good as a melee lord. If you're desperate to charge something, you wouldn't do too badly. Between that and his... Yeah, he's got 4 attacks. That's kind of okay. So would you rather buff Orion on the flying machine or Furion on the dragon? He's... No, I think he's never going to get into combat, so let's just do... This is probably good. There you go. So I'm curious to see if +1 power. So does cruelty work in shooting? So let's check when Orange shoots something if they're forced to re-roll their saves. Heal to full, basically. Yeah, they're fine. Oh, somehow we're still missing a couple. 1 crossbow there. Otherwise, we'll just spam XP on basically everything. Level for you. Doesn't matter. Take an extra wound in case you get stuck in a duel. Yeah, everyone here is full. Upgrade for you. Rune of Resilience on you. That's cool. Reroll all your saves just in case anyone shoots. This is a nice little upgrade. Okay. For the Dwarven crossbows, I can either level them or get 1 extra guy. The reality is, if I take the XP, I'm almost convinced that the 3 options we get are all going to be worthless for combat because we've taken all the good stuff. But I'm willing to forego 1 guy just to see what it is. So let's see if I get screwed over. Yeah, I can't benefit from any of them. The unit size would be cool, but I've got no opportunity to actually make use of it. So, congratulations, you're discipline 9. Yeah, when you get to this stage in the campaign, if you've got like level 6 units and you know you've taken all the combat stuff and you're just going into the final boss, you may want to prioritize forfeit the level up for the extra heal if you're truly min-maxing, because you can game out that there's not going to be anything there for you anyway. A little bit of XP for everyone. Okay, there's our final army. It's let's call it a war machine run rather than artillery. I think it's slightly more accurate. But yeah, we've stuck to the theme as much as we can. So yeah, I mean, otherwise, if we took a bunch of dwarf cannons, we could have just rolled over the campaign. It would have been a bit boring because they're a bit too strong. The sheer amount of consistent damage they can do is monstrous. They just kill things. So yeah, having these to balance it out, I think, is perfectly reasonable, and some mobile units to lend us a hand. The only thing we didn't get to see, I'm afraid, is a flame cannon. So. And then maybe next time in a future Dwarf one I can show off what the massive war machine flamethrower function has. But for now, we'll have to make do with the final boss. Against verdant sentinels. So I think that's what reptilian kingdoms and the deep wood elves, whatever they're called. Definitely not wood elves, trademark. Alright, deployment. Be a bit of a mess. It's the harder one, I think, this battle map, so... I don't really want to just stretch out across because it's just going to allow them to jump on us. You probably want to pack into the side. The benefit of this is that I can shoot over this pretty easily and being in terrain, because I can shoot through all this, so this is actually a good place to stack artillery. Yeah, I can't move very well, but who cares? The flying machines, I'll have them fly out and skirmish and get in the way of things. So you can kind of look across and see anything there. Cannon. Or not, apparently. There's another one over there. There you go. That's all my artillery pieces. Perfect. Okay. You can just line up here. Maybe the other way around. Doesn't make a difference. And then our flying things. Okay, how are we going to do this? Probably put... They don't benefit from cover. That doesn't improve their save, but they can move through it without being bothered. So you could just stand there. Well, yeah, just flank something, I guess, and then you try and hide behind cover to some extent, so you're not just shot to death instantly. That'd be a somewhat decent idea. Ready? Yep. Right, this is what we're up against. So, interesting that the reptilian kingdoms have their models, but again, the deep woods don't. Ah, you got shot at first. But because we're defense 6 now, it improves the save to 2 ups. Annoyingly, they hit on a 5+ and hit 10 or 15 times, which is remarkable. So yeah, I take 2 wounds. Okay. It's an obscenely good shot from them there. So what's their fast stuff like? They're going to have a Treant. That's a noble on a forest dragon that we can't see. Block of Saurus warriors. Amazingly accurate skirmishers. Some infantry blocks here. Triceratops. Some Raptor Rider cavalry and some Bruces. Okay, so they're going to take a while to come around and bother us. So we should probably focus on these. So let's start picking away at them while I have the chance. Excellent opening shot. Yep. Over halfway through the dragon already. It's not really bothering us. Do you want to start reducing the number of these rather irritating skirmishers? Because they're doing too much damage for my liking. Oh, we reroll all of our shots against range stuff as well, yeah. So they're going to be quite effective at dealing with them. Comes the Treant. Again, they're going to take a while to mosey on around, so wait for that dragon to fly over and then you can kill it with something more effective. I mean, the cannon alone would execute it, let's be honest. I doubt, unfortunately, you have the range to reach anything unless I'm very precise. If I just run at them, can I do it? I think that's his range there. Am I at risk of being caught by something? No, they don't have any eagles and you'll be shot to death, so I think that's okay. One's only rerolling 1s, but again, effective enough to chew through a unit of newt skirmishers. How dare you? Double one. Okay. Well, he's not going to fly. Let's start picking away at these while I have the chance. You can move, so I'll try and get you a bit closer to get those close range shots, or at least half range. How far away am I? Just a little bit. 4+. Excellent. I prioritise the Triceratops because I think it's the faster of the two. I don't particularly care about that. Before I discharge the cannon, of course, I'm going to want to put Mechanical Engineer on it. So, I don't care. These have moved already and you're not going to be able to catch me. So I think I can safely put the dragon there. No, I'm not going to. Maybe just in front there-ish. And yeah, I think that's reasonable. So let's do this. Let's Mechanical Expertise. This. Just double check. I haven't accidentally given that reroll 1s and forgotten, have I? I don't think so. Veteran crew and speed. No, I think it's okay. There you go. I'll have you come forward. Stay out of range of everything as well. Don't engage in silly combat. And cook some boots. Oh yeah, power 5, so they're down to 6 up save. Ouch. Not going to get bothered by anything there. No, we're perfectly fine. Yeah, it went the wrong way to bother me. Okay, so wait for that to move. Should I just continue shooting these while I have the chance? Might as well. Long range for now. Okay, he's positioned himself there, which is fine because he can fly. I've never seen the AI use that little alcove there. You can put flying units on it and then you don't care about terrain because unlike other units, flying units can draw the line to the centres without being interrupted. So they're just fine. But I somehow don't think that's awfully going to matter. 1-to-1, he might survive this. Okay, still, even with the worst roll possible, he's still splatted. Okay, good. They're starting to move these, so I know what I'm dealing with. Just twisting. Fire. I can't actually see. There we go. That'll take a while. They're pretty tough. Okay, I know where all of these are positioned, so it makes it nice and easy for me to flank around them. I've used Mechanical Expertise on that, so I'll have to pick and choose one of these to Mechanical Expertise, and I choose myself. Greedy fashion. Sorry, Dwarven Flying Machine number 2. You just have to make do with what you've got. How do we want to do this? We can probably just get through here. Yeah, okay, so I'll stop there, shoot them, and then move. The bruisers, all they're at, they've got 9 wounds, they've got 16, so it'd be a lot more efficient to cut through those first, I suppose. I think their saves, yeah, defense 5 each, aren't they? So the saves are the same. So yeah, we'll just get rid of you first. Why not? So, and that was that block moving. That'll take forever to get to us. Don't worry about it. These are a lot squishier, so you might have a better chance coming over here and bothering them instead. Yeah, the dancers, they have effectively 2 attacks and a reroll ability, so they're like berserker units, great in combat but very fragile. So they're ripe for being shot to death by horde killing stuff like the steam guns. They didn't even bother to shoot at me for some reason. They've just given up on life, it seems. I think I can shoot this first because it's not going to care about distance, unlike the bolt thrower unit. So yeah, just go for it. Instantly kills the Triceratops. Good shot. Comes another one. 4 guys on top are going to plink away at me and do no damage. Good work. I'd like that tree to step forward so I can start shooting it, but for now... really, what do you mean I can't see it? So I think, as someone has explained to me, yes, it very clearly looks like I can see through it, but apparently there's something along the lines of you have to get your line of sight there through the centre of their unit, so it's not actually, for that reason I can't draw, but if I move a bit further forward... No, I now can, and I clearly can't see through the centre. I have no idea how that interaction works. Whatever. Sometimes you see them, sometimes you don't, I guess. I'll just kind of get you out of the way of the other units. And he's very kindly marched forward to be executed. Thank you, Treant. 4 of 4, let's go. Big bolt thrower shot. Still only gets you 1 wound in exchange, but we'll take it. I don't think you'll block line of sight there, you'll be okay, so just chill out. Yep. You will eventually fall. The fight. Oh yeah, this is the stronger ones, the power 7 ones, so they've got a bit more kick to them. So those upgrades I gave them. Right, you're going to come forward. I'm just going to stall and do this effectively so I can force their units to move around and show me their plans. Kill a treant, but not a giant. Okay, so that and that are all that's left. So yeah, I can just wait. Effectively, by forcing the enemy to move, I can ensure that my kind of mobile units skirmishing here get into positions with absolute safety. They're wasting their time turning to face. That will achieve nothing. Can't reach that skirmisher, so just more dryads. Very good. Okay, that's all their stuff moved. I'm now free to do whatever I want. That's just a block of infantry, they're not that scary. Up here you come. Twist. What I'm thinking of doing, if I can pistol that one, and just execute you. I can, very good. And I can flamethrower these because they're a bit tougher. I think that's a good division of fire there. Done. We're not putting the small arms into the Triceratops, it's a waste of time, but what I can obviously do is cook the dancers as I move over. Yep, he'll definitely wipe out that whole unit pretty easily. And let's get out of there. Ready to do that again. And you're gonna turn, shoot, and just dance around these silly crocodiles all game until there's no more. They're great at rolling saves apparently. It'll take a while to chew through them. Like so. Oh, I had a pistol, forgot. Never mind, it's got your name in it, Raptoriders. The cruel. Okay, I see. My re-rolling damage saves does apply to the pistol. They're forced to re-roll it. Funny. I mean, with his accuracy, that's actually not bad. He can consistently do a lot of damage with that pistol now. First, okay, we've gotten rather snug with a Triceratops. So I'd like the cannon to hit it, but I think I'm going to struggle to draw line of sight because of this idiot. So, can I just move over? I've got 6 movement. Yeah, easily. Easy escape. Dead instantly. Look how difficult. These are usually an unbelievable nuisance to deal with, these Triceratops, like defense 7, fearless, 8 wounds, but nah, 1 shot from a cannon, problem solved. Forward until we get into short range. 1.5 dryads disappear from the world. That's not going to amount to much either, I'm afraid. You're not going to catch me, so just continue to shoot at the multi-wound stuff specifically. It's a good target for the artillery, the dryads. Less so the warriors, are not really worth bothering with. Turn to face. Okay, I know where all these are now, so I'll just do this while I'm here. There you go, finally a fairly bad saving throw from them. And pistol them. freeze, but they're forced to re-roll it. Okay, they still managed to save. Fair enough. You will defeat that unit on your own eventually. I don't care about the riders at all, so just come forward. Lancers are still your target. Oh, no reroll ones for him. Can't finish it off this turn. What I could do instead, however, is I could try this. Come over here. I could pistol them. Oh no, I'm flamethrowing them, okay. Just for consistency's sake. I guess it's better to get rid of the whole unit. Fine. It works. We still have some artillery left. Well, I mean, that's a lot of it. No damage there. Thunk. One less dryad. I still have a unit. Oh, there's another one. I can see you there. Target their big wound stuff. Eventually this will move around and we can kill that, I guess. Yep, really skip. Okay, so let's just eliminate you. Is there anything else I want to shoot the cannon to? Really? It's just the best target. That'll probably be the whole lot of them. Yep. Roll double six to somehow keep that one alive. Turning to face them. Just start picking up Saurus Warriors now. Okay, they moved. What I'd like to do, if I'm being a bit cheeky, I might get a triple charge on that Raptor Rider unit for a bit of fun. Yeah, I think I will. So let's set this up. Let's have you hook and kill this unit. There's one left. Get through them. Okay, 2 wounds left on him, very good. Obviously I don't want to leave him there. So I'll fly you over and twist so that you can charge into the side of that one. That's a flank, and that's a rear charge. You can, with any luck, you can get round there to hit the... They can. Okay, so the good news is that I don't have to escape their line of sight, because as long as I get into the majority, I can declare the charge and I'll intercept them with another unit. I mean, they can't complete the charge on me, so that position is fine. Go ahead and cook them. I want them out of the way effectively for when I deal with that one. Good. And then you come around. If you'd be so kind as to finish those off. Double one, great. Oh, he's going to survive this, isn't he? What a pest. No hits, fantastic work. Okay, I'll have to shoot him with something. Over here. Oh dear, he's actually reached the crossbows. He's going to engage them in combat. How dare you? Alright, let's kill as many of them as quickly as possible. Didn't quite get that far. Yep. Can I just twist? Okay, I'm going to have to shoot and move. Great shots, guys. Excellent accuracy as always. You can't hit them. Amazingly, because of the weird, just the way they happen to have done that. So let's turn reposition to a better spot, I guess. And you can hit them. Good shot. If you get all those through, that's excellent. Decreases their damage output somewhat. They order it, so they're declaring a charge on me, but not really. I scammed you. I think I can break this unit with a trio of charges there. Yeah, they're going into me. Why not? Oh god, I'm defense 6, so I'm going to be saving on 3+, which is pretty cool. They're going to turn and recharge me later, but don't care. I guess you can just come and finish them off when we have the chance to do so. Yeah, that's it. Just skip the phase. There we go. They hit kind of well. I did a single guy. I suspect I'm going to win this. Yeah, they'll just straight out punch the Saurian warriors. Okay, so Ferrin's going to hit them. Do no damage. Orin's going to hit them. He's more of a combat lord. But yeah, he does 3 wounds on his own. Okay, this unmanned flying machine. Apart from that dwarf, but you're not a special character, you don't count. Damage back. None because we roll saves. Dragon finally gets to turn in combat. How fun. Kills another one. This is them hitting the dragon, doing a wound. flying machine. Another 2. Yeah, so they've had it. Lose by 10. That's enough to show you the door. And they crumble to nothing. They're out this turn. You won't even get a chance to hit me. I kind of saw that coming, to be honest. I was hoping to kill him and roast him, but couldn't quite manage it. There was no way we were going to get through. Well, if they didn't reach the charge, I might have been able to shoot the Saurian warriors to death and cleared the board. But okay, we'll take the no unit loss win. So you could see by the end there, the artillery eventually gets to a point where it's so strong you can just overwhelm and kill everything. Specifically, it's effective against the later game enemies because they tend to throw a lot of high wound enemies at you. So with ordinary armies, that's a real pain in the neck because they're really strong. They're monsters or super heavy infantry and they're hard to chew through. But for us, it's a dream come true. They're the perfect targets for an artillery span army to kill. So who do you think did the best? 139 on the flying machine, very good. 200, yeah, the cannon's just silly. It's damage up. How did the bolt throws do? Bolt throws did not do well at all. Even the ones that started the campaign, they're just objectively outclassed by that. It's really, really good. Otherwise, yeah, that's a successful completion of a war machine run. Let's call it. I'm happy with that. So I think we've still got some more dwarves to do later. We never touched the captain, so we won't. That's not the last you've seen of them. But for the next run, we'll try something in the opposite direction. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed that. If so, please do like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it. If you have any notes on what you'd like to see for SOVL runs, any kind of novel concepts as to run ideas. So I'm kind of interested in the winnings. Like once you figure out the AI, it's not exactly difficult. It's more about the concept. So some interesting thematic army that makes sense and has a through line, then by all means leave a recommendation. I'm more than happy to take it on. Or if you just want to chat down in the comment section, that's fine too. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.